Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, Scorpio, follow your own intuition in any situation, guys. Take what resonates with you, let go of what does not resonate with you. This is for your entertainment only, okay? So, I'm still getting used to being in front of the camera, okay, guys? But, like, share, subscribe, and if you feel led to donate to my channel, there's a link down below, okay? But share, like. In front of us, my dear Scorpios, this is for your last 2 weeks of February 2021. As always, take what resonates with you, follow your own intuition. Sorry about that. But we're going to take a couple of cards out of the Lenormand deck. All right. The Gilded Revere. And then we'll jump right in with the Legacy deck. Okay, guys? For your last 2 weeks of February 2021. All right. I always pre-shuffle these cards. I just like shuffling in front of y'all so y'all can see. But both of my decks are shuffled. So let's get right into this reading, guys. Let's see what... Oh. We got the Mountain. We got Crossroads. And we need one more, Spirit guys. Let's get one more. Whoa. Too many, Spirit guys. Just one. Thank you. Okay. And then we got the Child. In the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seductive Woman. All right. All right. Scorpios. Scorpios. All right, my little scorpions. Ooh. So, to begin, the mountains. The mountains talks about having burdens, having to climb. You know, this is about going through the process of certain to get to a certain goal. Having a lot of difficulties to get to that certain goal. The deer is down here, and he has to make it the whole ways up the mountain. So, I feel like, God, I don't want that falling on my cards. I have my Palo Santo and my throat chakra incense on, and it just ashed on my box, and I don't like that. All right, anyways, so yeah, this is talking about crossing and overcrossing all these burdens that you have in your life right now. Okay, guys, so it's like respecting the process, though. A lot of y'all need to respect the process that we have to go sometimes through the ridges of the mountains in order to get to the highest peak of our lives. All right, so it's about trusting the process here. I know it's very burdensome, and I know it takes long, but this is about you know, being able to overcome these obstacles in order to get to your goal. I feel like a lot of y'all Scorpios right now in a crossroads. Okay, you could be dealing with two people, or you could be dealing with two situations right now that you don't know which way to go. So this is possibly what's burdening you, because you don't know which way to go. Obviously, you don't know which way to climb up the mountain, whether you're going through the left side or the right side. But this is what's causing this burden. I feel like this is the Child talks about innocence. Okay, talk about. It can actually talk about a child, or, you know what I mean, some of y'all could be focusing on what's the best decision for your child. But I also feel like this is when you get the child, is about innocence, making plans. You know, like a child is very innocent, and they don't realize that, you know, sometimes they're, how you say, not an illusion, but sometimes, you know, this is like the wondering what would happen if I choose one door or the next door. Okay, this is you wondering which way to go. Okay, or choosing, for, like I said, for others of you, could be choosing what's best decision for your child. Okay, I feel like there's been a lot of struggles and burdens going on. So if this is you with a child and you feel like you have to make the right decision for your child, then that's what the situation is. But this is you starting a new beginning in your life, like the child in that innocent level. This is you trying to figure out which door will best for you. It's like you thinking about, if I go through this door, what would I get out of this door? If I go through this door, what would I get out of that door? Because that's what it's depicting. Okay, so a lot of y'all are in a crossroads right now. we're gonna jump into your reading so we could clarify more what's going on here. Like I said, in the bottom of the deck, you do have the seductive woman. So some of y'all could be dealing with two people for real, literally entertaining two people or dating two people, and or are interested in two people, don't know which way you want to go. Maybe somebody from the past and somebody new. Maybe you're talking to two new people, I don't know. But the seductive is like waiting. You know what I mean? This woman here is like, if you see, she's looking out the window waiting for her love to come for her. So I feel like somebody has to make a decision when it comes to love. Not, I mean, it's Venus energy, okay, guys, so don't take it just like that. It also talks about, you know, maybe you are in a relationship right now, okay, and you see how things are, but then you're wondering what will happen if you start a different relationship, go somewhere, you know, like uh, uh, a change in relationship here. You know what's crazy? I just did Libra's reading, and Libra had similar energy to this, but they had theirs where they just gave up on the man. They walked the hell out of whatever situation they were in, like, but they thought about it first. In your situation, you're still lingering in the thought process of this situation, because maybe you are in some sense happy in a relationship or in the situation you're in right now, but you know you could be a whole lot happier. Or somebody brings out that part of you that it's like you're in a okay, this is what I'm seeing in my mind. I know it's weird, but hey, that's why how it works. All right, I'm seeing somebody that's in a relationship, possibly a family setting relationship, okay? I do, but I feel like the passions might have been dying down in that relationship. I feel like somebody else has crossed your mind, and you're having what we call is seductive fantasies about this person coming into your life or you coming into their life. And what would it be? I feel like you're in a crossroads because you really love and care about the person you're with, and the situation you're in. You possibly could have a child with this person, but I feel like, you know, and you're staying because of the kids. Like, the best decision is to stay because I got kids with this situation, but it's starting to burden you, and you really know that there's somebody else out there. Take it as a resonate. It could be a woman or a man, but there's somebody else out there that has deeper emotions for you. Um, that's the well. The well is about deep emotions too, or bringing emotions up to the surface. That's what a well does, brings the water up. So brings emotions up to the surface. Maybe somebody sparked a fire, you know, like a passionate fire within you, and it's like, I love my family, I love my kids, but I feel like this person sparks the passion in me, the fire in me, the life in me, the love in me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do the right thing because I'm in a family. This is my family, this is my home, this is my significant other. But I feel like a lot of y'all are in a space where it's like, but somebody else, you know, is piquing my passion, my fire. Um, and it puts you in a crossroads. It's like your best decision for you is like, okay, should I stay with my family because that's the best thing I should do for my kid because we have a family, or should I follow my heart and follow my passions? That's where we're at, Scorpio, okay? So now we're jumping into the reading to see what really is good here with this situation. Wow, that flew out. Yeah. Well, Libra got the same card, but yeah, somebody is putting a pause on things in their lives and trying to think about it, trying to gain clarity on the situation. I feel like they don't know which way to go. So I feel like you're suspended. Like, you know, you could be possibly in your head trying to figure it out, you know. Yeah. I feel like a lot of y'all trying to figure it out right now. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the King of Swords, and it talks about speaking your truth and being fair. So, you know, you being fair to yourself. I feel like a lot of y'all want to free yourself from the situation you're in now because it's not as passionate as what you want. Yeah, you want a more passionate beginning. I feel like somebody sparked that fire within you, Scorpios, and that's what you want. Hey, I'm sorry, I got my little girl down here. But yeah, Somebody definitely, look at that. Oh my God. And the Knight of Cups here. So somebody definitely is, you want to offer your cup somewhere else because you feel like there's more love and passion there. Even though to being a person you are, you're probably a very good person. And you're probably thinking like, hey, I can't leave my family because that's my family. I created a family. But in reality, you're missing out on love and passion. And it feels like you really need to free yourself. I feel like you're going to gain clarity and you're going to free yourself from a situation because you know what? Before I go any further, all right? Growing up, and I'm gonna speak real bluntly about this. Growing up, my mom used to tell me, don't ever stay with somebody because you have kids. My mom used to tell me that all the time because she was, I mean, my mom's was with my father like from day one, from since she was 19 to the day he died. You know what I mean? Let his soul rest in peace. But, she really missed out on a lot of things because she said that not that she didn't love my father, she loved him very dearly. Like that's, what I mean, like she got with him, she was 19 and she's still with him to, death do you part type situation. But there was a lot of moments in their life where she felt like she was missing out on passion and the real love that she wanted from him. And she used to always tell us, like, just because you have kids with a man, you shouldn't stay with them. Like, you should really follow your heart and follow your passion. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, okay? I'm just telling you that sometimes we can't just stay in a relationship because we got kids. That could be toxic, and your kid needs to see you happy, love, passionate, bright, rejuvenated. You know what I mean? You want your kids to see you in a better light. So it's like, are you gonna make the right decision, Scorpio, for just because you have kids, or is it because, maybe you do still care about your family, you want to work it out? I get it. I'm not telling nobody to leave their relationship, but I am asking you to really think, are you happy? Because if you're not happy, just because you have kids don't mean you got to stay in a situation if you're not happy, guys. I'm being so sincere with you when it comes to this message because it is a very hard situation to deal with. I feel like this is what people in this world go through. Like, they stay in a relationship because they have kids and they just stay and always trying to work it out, always trying to bring the better out of it, always trying to do the best they can. But in reality, are you happy? Are you in love? Because you can't miss out on something that's so much more important. I'm not saying your kids are not important, but your self-happiness is. And your kids will be fine. Just because parents divorce or break up all the time, and their kids actually are a lot happier. Not always do you get, the story they tell on TV where the parents break up and the kids are going through, oh, it's my fault. No, sometimes while you're together and you're in a relationship that you're miserable, your kids see that instead. And it's like, wow, my parents are so miserable together, or they don't want to be around each other. They don't do nothing together. When's the last time did your kids see y'all? Or did you do anything romantic with the person you're with? Or, even your kids look at you and be like, wow, my parents are so in love. Okay, so it's like you want to show your kids what love is about, and you want to give them, just because you have kids, with a certain person, don't make you, that doesn't make the situation more lovable. It just makes it a more responsible intake on the situation. But I mean, and I'm not saying to not be responsible, because regardless, you should know that regardless if you're with the person you have kids with or not, you should be able to, regardless, work together for your kids. And your kids have nothing to do with your personal life. I mean, it affects it, but it really don't. You got to be happy. Your kids got to be able to see you happy too. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the best the best decision, this little girl keep talking, I'm sorry. The best decision you can make is whatever makes you happy, because your kids deserve to see you happy. That's what I feel. And I'm not telling you this because you should, you know, do what I say. But I do see that Spirit's telling you that if you're not happy and things aren't moving forward where you at and you're not getting what you deserve, you should really free yourself from the situation. I feel like something got you in a stagnant energy, and you're not, and you want some more passion. You want to start a new beginning in passion. So, there is definitely somebody coming in trying to offer a cup of love to you. I feel like somebody wants to offer something to you. Too many, Spirit. Whoa. Sheesh. And I'm definitely going to take this one because it fell on the floor. The Ace of Cups. Okay, we'll talk about the Ace of Cups right now, but this card came out first. So, Scorpio, you are trying to make a decision and you're not seeing things clearly. But I really feel like the best way to see things clearly is to take a step back, evaluate both situations, because you need to be happy too and follow your heart. All right, this is about you guarding your heart. So not only can you're blocking your heart from experiencing something more. Oh wow. But yeah, you're blocking. I feel like you're really guarded over your heart at this time. If you see the other in the right away deck, she's actually sitting on a rock where there's new land behind her, but she's scared to move off the rock that she's on. So I feel like a lot of y'all need to, think about that, you know. And then, like I said, somebody's trying to come in, and there's new love coming in here. I feel like you feel like you're falling for somebody out of your relationship. Like somebody really sparks this fire, the emotions, the love. You got two aces on the board. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like these are some deep emotions. I feel like a lot of y'all have been really, it's been feeling very overwhelming. I feel like you really need to follow your passion in this sense, because what really brings your passion out, because like I said, regardless, your kids are good. Um, you can always be there for your kids. Your kids ain't going nowhere. You don't, you divorce the person, or you break up with the person, not with your kids. So you need to keep that in mind. I feel like secretly you really want to move out of your home. You want to move forward. You want to move into something more passionate, because I see you falling in love with somebody new. Scorpio, this is you. This is your energy. I feel like you're taking control of your life. Okay? I feel like you're taking control of your life. Okay? I feel like you realize now that you need to follow your heart. Okay? Because, well, it was stagnant at home. Things weren't growing. The Four of Wands also talks about the home, and there's a lot of burdens and things weren't moving forward. I feel like you need to release yourself from whatever situation you're in if it's not making you happy. If it's not making you happy, if for some of you that can work it out, then work it out. But you need to acknowledge the fact that things aren't going the right way within the home. Things are going the right way. Think there's a lot of burdens that need to be talked over. So you being in the space of being in a crossroads, not knowing which way to go, left or right, I feel like, the best spirit's telling you the best decision is to follow your heart. Okay? Follow your heart. Follow what you truly will make you happy, because that's what really counts. The more happier you are, whether you're with the person you have kids with or not, I feel like your kids deserve to see you happy. And instead of your kids seeing you happy, they seeing you very stressed out. Okay? Maybe they're not seeing, yeah, I feel like if you really want, if you, it, I know that children affect this decision big time, because I feel like I'm sensing that you're that one type of person that really, really rather do the right thing than follow your heart. And the right thing would be to stay in a situation because of your kids, so your kids can, you know, but are you sure that's the right thing for you? I understand that a lot of people think they're doing the right thing by staying in a relationship that is no longer serving them because they have kids. But if you're not happy, then you're not serving yourself pretty well, are you? You need to let go of a situation in order for you to be happy, and your kids deserve to see you smile and be happy or whatnot. They shouldn't have to see you stress or feel like you're burdened. Oh my God, I just got this message. Somebody's coming in the house, and I don't know if you're coming. Whoever this person is here is coming home from like work, and it's like when you're out of work, you're happy, you're go lucky, and the minute you step foot in your home, you feel your energy just go, and you feel miserable and drained. That's when you need to go. That's when you need to realize that you're not happy and something needs to change. Not necessarily go, but something needs to change. Because for some of you, y'all can work this out. Y'all can work this out even with the problems and move forward into more peaceful, calmer waters. You know what I mean? Because that's what the Six of Swords talks about. It don't necessarily talks about the breakup. It actually talks about fixing things and moving forward. For some other people, it talks about, you have to move in order to be happy. So I feel like you're keeping this really guarded with your heart, with the moon and the Two of Swords here. I feel like you're guarding yourself a lot, your emotions. You're guarding how you really truly feel about the situation, possibly to avoid hurting somebody else. But I feel like you're really hiding how you feel. You're guarding yourself, because you're trying to weigh out whether or not to go left or right in the situation. You're trying to figure out, would I be wrong if I left because I have kids to this person? But in reality, you'll be wrong if you stay somewhere where you're not happy. That's where you'll be wrong at. Okay? Because once your kids start seeing you happier, then they'll be happier. But when you come home from work and your kids look at you and you seem bothered and you don't want to talk to nobody and you're miserable, don't you think your kids see that too? Like, what kind of example are you setting, like for your family? And I'm not saying that you need to leave your family. What I'm saying is something has to change. Either you're going to fix your relationship and let this person know you need more love and passion in the relationship, or you need to leave the relationship and go after your love and passion, because I feel like somebody else is trying to offer you that. So it all depends on you, Scorpio, and your situation. Are you staying in a situation because, look, a lot of y'all are sad? Yeah, you feel at a loss, maybe heartbroken or something. You know, oh, my Scorpios. What's going on here? All right, I'm going to take two more cards out. You got the Knight of Wands. So somebody's definitely trying to rush in. Okay, the Nine of Wands can talk about messages also, but it can also talk about that flighty energy where somebody come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And maybe that's something you don't want to do. Maybe this is why you're taking your time, because you don't want to set the example of running in and out of relationships neither. Maybe you don't want to, and you definitely don't want to be a player, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's why you're taking your time to make the decision whether you're going to let go of the past and move into your future, or you're going to hold on to your past. You know what I mean? But you have the key in this situation, okay? You have the key to go whichever way you want. So either you can fix the relationship you're in, or you can move on to the next. But just know that for your kids to be happy, they need to see you happy too. You need to show that. All right. You just can't go off with, oh, well, oh, I'm here for them because, for my kids, and you're not happy. It makes no sense. This is a closed cycle. I feel like either you're closing this cycle of feeling like that there's no love and passion and starting a new cycle. I don't got the death card yet, but I really feel like if I would have received, Scorpio, your card, I think at that point I would really be like, yeah, something has to change. But you're not in that state. I feel like this can possibly be a lesson that you're trying to learn here, or you need to, that this situation, this possibly connection with the person that you have a child with is over, and you just haven't let go completely. Yeah, I feel like you need to um I'm not going to tell you what to do, Scorpio. I'm not. The only question I'm going to ask you is, are you happy? And if you're happy, or you can make things happy and you can work things out where you're at now, then do what you got to do. But if you're not happy and you're only staying because you got kids, I suggest you to reevaluate that scenario, because Spirit is telling you that if you're not happy, you need to move towards your happiness. But if you are happy and you're good where you're at, then you can work things out. But something has to change. You have to make a decision, in other words. Okay? You got to make a choice. You have to make a choice. Either you're going to, you know, release the burdens, the things that are stressing you out, and move into a space of a new beginning. Or you're just going to keep going through what you're going through. And we got the Queen of Cups here. So this is the This is also the mother card here. So this is a very mothery. For some of you, you could be the nurturer in the relationship, the one that pays more attention to the kids. For some of you, um, yeah. With the Queen of Cups, it talks about using your intuition, following your heart, nurturing yourself. Also, um, this is Pisces energy in here. Okay, some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces. Some of y'all could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces. You have, yeah, it's pretty much. Oh, you got Cancer. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer. Okay, Scorpio, you're here in your own, well, you're here as the King of Cups, wanting to, oh, look at this. 10 of Cups. Recognition. I'm just going to show you these. What do you believe? Is it worth it? Is it worth fighting for? Or should you move forward into what you really desire? Your 10 of Cups. That's happy home also. So I feel like maybe if you, talk to this person and let them know how you feel and let them know what you believe about the situation, maybe things do change. But that's on you. But something has to change. Okay, Scorpio? You just can't stay in the middle of these steps. You either have to pick a door 1 or door 2. You just cannot stay in the middle. That's not healthy either. So either you're staying with somebody, with the situation you're in now, or you have to let go completely. Close out the cycle and move into what you really want, all right? So I'm going to leave it like that for you guys, Scorpios. I love you guys, okay? Always follow your own intuition in any situation, okay, guys? I love you. Namaste. Goodbye.